Hi, my name's Arnica Rowan and I'm the president of Vulnerable Children's Society. Tonight my daughters and I are packing up 10 bags. And what is in those bags? Let's look.
A mirror.
A mirror.
A brush. Hairbrush. Elastics. A pick. Bobby pins for hair. 2 handbags. Hair clips. A pick.
This is a comb.
Comb.
Okay.
A braiding comb.
A braiding comb. And I think that's it. These bags are packed full of love because they're going to 10 special girls in Ethiopia.
And 11.
Oh, 11. These are going to 10 special girls and 1 special house mother in Ethiopia. I'd like to tell you why they're so special, and hopefully you'll be inspired to send something their way. Each year I travel to Ethiopia with other directors of Vulnerable Children's Society. We check on our projects and also try to start new relationships with other Ethiopian organizations that think the way that we do. You see, Ethiopia is an up-and-coming African nation, but there are stark contrasts between the rich investment and the poverty that's the everyday life. There are lots of opportunities to help in Ethiopia, and we wanted partners that we could work well with. We found that partner in Hope for Children in Ethiopia, a wonderful NGO, an indigenous NGO that helps street children all across Addis and also feeds 2,000 children every day. They have wonderful programs that are very targeted at helping kids get off the street and stand on their own 2 feet. One of the programs that Treasurer Tanya and I visited with Hope for Children in Ethiopia was their program to release indentured laborers from the shackles of modern-day slavery. These boys had been trained as weavers in their homeland, but had been brought to Addis Ababa to work in factories as garment weavers. They didn't have much of a choice. They slept under the looms and didn't have any opportunity to go to school. But with Hope for Children's intervention, they were able to form their own co-op, go to school, and make a life for themselves where they were not beholden to anybody else. After we visited with the boys, we learned that there were also girls in the program, girls who had been indentured as wood carriers, as well as girls who had been working in the sex trade. Girls of 15, 16, 17 years old had come from rural areas to feed their families or search for a better life, but instead had found themselves working in the sex trade to make a living. These girls really did not have a long expected lifespan and certainly no quality of life whatsoever. So 10 lucky girls were able to join Hope for Children's project and get a chance at a new life. Tanya and I were inspired. So when we returned to Canada, Vulnerable Children's Society, with the support of the other directors, decided to commit to sending 10 girls through Hope for Children in Ethiopia's sex trade worker retraining program. In the year-long program, the girls receive not only vocational training in sewing, cooking, and hairstyling, but they also receive counseling and support. They live in a group home environment and establish friendships and trust, and have a gentle life that they may not have experienced since they left their family many years before. They all live together with a house mother in a simple home that you and I would say is pretty Spartan and bare, but for them, those blankets are the first thing that they have owned in their lives as adults. This amazing holistic program, run by our Ethiopian partner, has a 95% reemployment rate in a different industry. That means these girls are getting not only a new chance at life, but also a chance to contribute to Ethiopian society. So there you have it. 11 special bags for 10 special girls and 1 house mother in Ethiopia. I hope you're inspired by their story because I certainly am. My daughters and I had a chance to visit with these same girls that are receiving these bags earlier this year. The girls welcomed us into their home, made us coffee, and talked about their hopes, dreams, aspirations, and the challenges that they faced in the last few years. They're so lovely, a little bit shy, but really determined and focused on the life that's ahead of them. And it's our pleasure to support them. We think they're worthwhile, and we hope you do too. you'll join us by supporting the next cohort of 10 girls. In the fall, we'll be accepting 10 more girls into Vulnerable Children's Teenage Sex Trade Worker Retraining Program. It costs about $1,300 to have the girls go through the program for the whole year, which is a very worthwhile investment. Any amount that you can donate will help us towards our goal of $13,000 to support these 10 girls. You can donate online at www.vulnerable.children.ca. Thanks very much from all the directors of Vulnerable Children, my daughters, who have now gone to bed, and the 10 girls in Ethiopia.